Hey guys and gals, welcome to another video. First of all, I just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or Happy Holidays, whatever you may celebrate at this time of year. And I hope everybody has a great one and a safe one. So anyways, I just threw together a feeding video for you guys. I haven't done one in a while. It's not that long, I hope. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Some of the animals on here are newer additions that you guys have not seen yet. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Anyways guys, okay, so we're going to start out with, this is my Pamphobedia species. I don't know, I just call her Big Girl. I don't know the species of her because she wasn't labeled when I bought her, so I just call her Pamphobedia species Big Girl. Nummity nums. Get her going with a couple crickets in there too. Oh, she just wants the ropes. Anyways guys, she's not doing much, so we shall move on to the next. Alright guys, I had to come back to her. She just started, as soon as I turned the camera off, probably to do with the light, she started doing a bit of a happy dance, so going in circles, so I figured I would turn it back on for just a second and let you guys have a look at her. Just a beautiful tarantula though. Alright guys, okay, so in this little enclosure is one of my new additions. If I can get it out first. There it is there, a little Vinegaroon. Now, hopefully, I can get it to feed for you guys on camera. Who's interested? He or she is, oh, there he goes. Perfect. Perfect. I did get two. This one is smaller of the two. And I'll get the other one out. Hopefully, the other one likes to burrow a lot, but hopefully I can get it out and give you guys a look at it. Never owned a Vinegaroon before, but they're not so easy to come by out my way, but I was able to see them. Sorry guys, that's my dog. I was able to see they had them at well, it was a few shows ago, so I picked a couple up. So this is the enclosure to my other Vinegaroon, but he or she is quite buried. I put some cork bark here on top, and he or she has actually dug down here all along the sides in the back, so I'm not going to lift it out, the cork bark, like I did the last one. So we're just gonna throw a couple crickets in there and see what happens. This one is quite a bit bigger. Maybe we'll get some footage of him or her coming out. I'm seeing something right here. It looks long. I don't know if that's cricket antennae or if it's the Vinegaroon. Anyways guys, I don't think we're going to see much, so leave this in as an update and we'll move on to the next. Okay, so a good while ago guys, I set up a communal of H. gigas. I put 4 in there. You can see right here there's one scampering around. They're going to need a rehouse soon. For the longest time I wasn't sure how they were doing because I would only see one here, one there, or you know, and they do burrow. So as you can see, all these burrows down here, it's hard to keep track of them. But it was about a week and a half ago, I was you know, doing some work in here, and I did spot all 4. That makes me very happy. So I just throw a bunch of crickets in there. Never mind this little moth or whatever it is. Little crickets. I sort of kind of want to take this off, but I don't want them running up the side here. There he is there, he or she. And like I said, there are 4 in there. They seem to be doing really well. There has been no cannibalism yet. So we're probably not going to see them eat right now, but I'm going to be rehousing them soon, and I will do a video on that. So that's just a bit of an update on them. I was hoping this one would eat, but I did feed them a few days ago, and so they might not be too hungry. Oh, this one's feeling, oh, there we go. Oh, we got a little one to eat. Perfect. Makes me happy. There he or she is. Anyways, guys, moving on. This is Brachypalma albiceps, Mexican golden red rump, I believe is the common name. By him or her on a superworm. Come on, go up, go up, go up. Not so good. Maybe he'll sense it over there. Numbity nums. Very nice. Love these little guys. This thing about feeding videos, they grab and then it takes them a little while before they start, you know, doing their happy dance, standing up tall. And I guess if you're just doing one animal, you can stop, you know, videotape, pick up from where you left off, but it's kind of hard. So we're just going to feed them and move on. This is the enclosure to another one of my newer additions. This is Chilobrachys discalis blue. He or she is down there, made a beautiful little, I put cork bark in, but it pulled all the cocoa fiber out from the bottom and put it around, which is kind of nice. So I guess if we can angle it a little better. Zoom in. Hopefully get some action out of this thing. Sorry guys, trying to catch a big dubia. Oh crap, I dropped it, sorry guys, but he or she got it, as you can see down there. Wasn't great, but seen the struggle, and you can see the legs right there. Beautiful animal, or should I say species. Anyways guys, hopefully we'll get a better look at this one down the road. So sorry about the glare there guys, but over there on the right is my P. Metallica. Not sure how this is going to work. Hopefully it doesn't bolt out. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Sorry guys, I'm in the corner here. I'm not having a great time with the tripod. Keeps wanting to spin. Nobody knows. Just beautiful. The colors are not even coming out. Just beautiful. Well, tongue feather. He or she, I'm believing it's a female. Set her up in this Exoterra 12 by 12 by 18. And as you can see, she's on the glass. She has a ton of space in there, and she is just wanting to hang out on the glass. I have the cork round. Sorry guys, hang on, let me just move this tripod a little bit. As I said, I'm jammed in a corner and the tripod's wanting to turn. So yeah, I gave her a whole lot of room. Over here, down here, that is a huge piece of cork bark. It's got an entrance top bottom. I got bark on the back. She hasn't gone into any of it, but it's there if she needs it. And I'm leaving it on her for a little while because it's not very often I get to see her feed like this, especially with that kind of action. Big dubia roach. It's a nymph, but it's probably 1 molt away from maturing out. she goes. Another battle, big time. Well guys, I guess that's long enough on her, but move on to the next. So you can just see the feet there. This is my T. violosus, purple tree spider. Really enjoying this little T. It is, I believe it's a mature female. I did have a mature male, but she munched them, so that wasn't too good. So let's see if we can coax him or her out. Oh crap. Sorry guys. I gotta pause this. Not happening. It is gone. Well, I apologize. He or she went way down yonder with its roach. You can see it moving down there. Sort of kinda. But anyways guys, I'll get some better footage of it down the road. Oh there, no, there it is. Come on, get it. Very hard because this enclosure is front opening and it has a lip on the top. But yeah, he or she's got its fangs sunk right in there. Wondering. Yeah, it's a little foggy guys because of the shadows and everything in there, but she got it. On to the next. This is Saratoga Doria, I believe it is. I did a rehouse video, I believe, on this not so long ago. Let's see if she wants a couple crickets. Crickets are right in the water. Oh no, she's just striking at him. That's just angry. Angry, angry, angry. See what she wants to do here. Oh, snaggity snag. Perfect. Oh, stay away from her. Stay away from her. Big attitude, bad bite. Loving it, just loving it. She hasn't eaten much since I got her. I've only had her a couple weeks. So I'm gonna fill her up with whatever she wants. And they're just crickets, so. I didn't want to do super worms. I was afraid that they might burrow right away. The roaches play dead. And best feeding response is obviously crickets because there's lots of movement. Makes me very happy. And you can see her abdomen, his or her abdomen is not all that huge, so this is going to be good for him or her. Alright guys, that's over 2 minutes on her. But you know what? You don't see this species too often in the hobby. Well, not out my way anyways. I believe there's only 3 in Canada. That's what I was told. And I have one, which makes me very, very happy. So, a little bit closer on her. But yeah, this is another one of my tarantulas from Ryan Mack at Tangled in Webs. He's been hooking me up with, you know, for here in Canada, I mean, there's a lot of species, but it's not like the US and the UK, or, you know, Europe per se. But I've been getting a lot of my Asian old worlds from him, and other things too, like my David Bowie Huntsman, a lot of different stuff that I've been picking up off Ryan, and they're nice size specimens, so it makes us all happy. Alright guys, moving on. So this is my enclosure to P. muticus, King Baboon. I rehoused this girl probably about a week ago. She's in it's one of those bug keepers. I think it's Zumed or something, with the little mesh tops, but I did modify it. I put, you know, plexi over it and vented it out. And these guys like higher humidity, so that's going to be okay. I got about, I don't know, 6-7 inches of substrate down here. She hasn't burrowed yet, but I've made a starter burrow down there, but I'm sure she will soon enough. So we're going to throw a few crickets in here. She might get defensive because they're known for that, but maybe she'll eat. What are you doing to me? A few crickets in there. They're adult crickets, so you can see the size of her. I mean, she's not huge, but she's on her way. If she doesn't eat, I'll just leave this as an update because we don't get to see her very much. Could be a little stress from the rehouse, which is fine. You know, they'll do that at times. I think a couple other times I rehoused her and she, you know, it took her a while to burrow, but she has done a bit of webbing on the bottom there, so I am not too concerned. So anyways guys, we don't get to see this tarantula very often, and you know, she's up, so I'll leave this in as an update, and I'll update you on her down the road once she burrows. On to the next. Okay, this is Formictopus Cancerides, Haitian brown bird-eater number, I don't even know, one of my big females. She's already upset, as you can see. Give her a super worm so she doesn't come out. I believe this is 3 or 4, meaning which one it is, because I do have 4 of them. Get it? Numbity nums. So I rehoused her a couple weeks ago in this enclosure. You can't really see it, but down to the right, I gave her a nice hide, you know, cork bark, covered it with moss and everything, and she doesn't really want anything to do with it, which is fine. If they, you know, if tarantulas want to use something, they'll use it. So if you give it to them, they don't use it, then that's fine, but at least it's there. Or she can go under the cork bark that's in front of her there. But, you know, she likes to be out in the open, which is totally fine by me, because that way I get to see her a little more. I'll just do a little bit of maintenance on her cage, meaning spraying her down, topping up her water and whatnot as I feed. So anyways guys, she's not doing much, so we're going to, okay, so up to the left hand corner there is the Canthoscurria geniculata, female, and she is raring to go. I was spraying her enclosure down and she just went nuts, so this should be good. I'm going to drop a roach, you can see it here. I'm going to drop it on the wood here. Hopefully she'll come over. Crunchy crunch. Crunchity crunch. Well, that was fun. Try her on a super worm. Well, she couldn't resist, but she couldn't get it either. She's like, no. That's just fun, guys. She will get that later. She molted not long ago. Actually, these worms are very lively. I just got them, and they are full of energy, let's say. But yeah, there she is, guys. As you all know, or most of you know, these are voracious tarantulas as far as feeding responses go. Just amazing. For this enclosure, we have my Damon Diaz, I believe they're called, or honestly I'm not 100% on the scientific name, but they're tailless whip scorpions. I have 2. I do have a smaller nymph, I guess it is, but he's in a different enclosure. So These guys probably aren't going to eat, but I just wanted to give you guys a look at these guys. They are super cool. This one's trying to... he actually is nipping me. Come on, I'm just trying to get you out. That one was actually biting. I've never been bit before, or nipped before. But they're a good size. Look at those little hooks. Oh, he's upset. I shouldn't have done that. That glare, which I'm not enjoying. There he is there. He or she. But crazy creatures. I guess they call them crave crickets, or a bunch of different common names for them. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at them while I was offering them a bit of food. They probably won't eat. They're quite shy, and I'm assuming they come out and do their thing at night more so than the day. But anyways, guys, there's another look at one of my new additions, and we'll move on. Okay, this is the enclosure to Saratoga Sturmy Burgundy Goliath, and I called this one Large Sarge. I don't name a lot of my teas, but I did this one. Anyways, this is its new enclosure. I don't know if I did a video on this or not, but we got cork bark, some moss, some live plants, a nice big water dish over here. So let's see if we can tickle him out. This goes way back, so he could be way back here. I just don't want him running up. There he comes, running up my hand here. What are you doing, Large Sarge? Come on. So what we're going to do here is try to lure him or her out with some crickets first. It's not working. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys heard that stomp. And this aquarium is quite large, so I'm having a hard time with my tripod on it. This is why I like crickets. I mean, they're not, you know, great as far as nutrition goes, but feeding response is just crazy. Now we can go to some larger stuff. Oh, he's going back in. Large Sarge, where you going, buddy? These are huge superworms. Goodness, that is a mouthful. That's going to be enough for him. 2 supers, and I don't know how many crickets are in there, but he'll get the crickets. What a beast. What a beast. Cricket knows it's like, oh.